Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. Oh, I'm going to try and overtake Bumpy. We've got another custom circuit. Oh dear, we have estate cars. I'm always going to be happy about a day where we get to race a fast estate car. For some reason, we're not supposed to be racing up here, but this is the usual start line shenanigans. We have decided that we're going to push Amy across the bridge and into a stuck Stevie, and now things have gone very wrong. Well, that's not worked. Oh, we should probably go and get ourselves reset and ready to go, because we're about to go racing. Hey, we're off. Actually, very good timing. Oh, perfect timing. We've landed back on the grid, and we are good to go. Hello, Reinhardt. So we've got the Reinhardt and the Cinquemila. I'm probably mispronouncing it. I apologise. It's well known. I don't speak very well, or pronounce very well. Is that Chris who has just gone and James made it? Yes, it was. Yep. There's always one who gets... Well, I don't know whether they got bumped a bit wide. Well, I was told... So... I was told in the description for this job that I have to comment about, that I better comment about the bridge. I've just seen the bridge. It is a wondrous feat of engineering going on there. I could see the mighty, mighty bridge that spans a lot of the city. I don't quite know where we're going, how we're getting to said bridge. Uh-oh. Go back, point that way. Level 8. There we go. It's not, it was... I mean, it wasn't the most efficient way of putting them back, but we got them facing the right direction. Oh god, where are we going? I'm very lost as to where I am on the map. How on earth? Oh, because we're on different... Oh, there's all sorts of elevated platforms, and now we're on the other side of the road. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll just race up here on this part. That's fine. This is a long lap, by the way. It's only a 3-lap race, but it is like some 4-mile long lap. So it's going to be... Oh, there is just some logs there to cause chaos for people if someone decides to go over that part. I'm going to guess I know why. I'm going to guess they're getting close to the prop limit and they're like movable props and they don't count for the normal prop limit. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Oh, we've got a lot of speed coming up the hill here. Gliska has gone for the lead of the race. Oh, we very nearly flipped it. We very, very nearly rolled over on that one. That could have been a disaster. Thankfully, it wasn't. I don't really want to go and make it 3 and 4 wide up here, because this corner is notorious for just catching. You just get so much understeer through there. It catches so many people out, and you just drift to the outside of the circuit and get into trouble. So, yeah, that's why we're going to be a little bit careful. Oh, here we go. Are we onto the mega bridge? We are. There is definitely no way this can go terribly wrong. There's those, like, rolly curbs down there. Chris has snuck past. I've got no slipstream from anybody here. Oh, and they've somehow on the widest part of the circuit, they've all managed to have a... Whoa, I wanted that gap. Me and Liam had the same idea. No, we are not going to be a Liam magnet this time around. We had too many crashes with Liam last time. We're not going to do it this time out. Oh, that's understeered off. I believe this is all-wheel drive. We'll get away with it to a degree. Yeah, somehow on the bridge, so there's very little in the way of obstacles. I'm going to guess we had a car. It was a sort of front quarter panel caught with rear quarter panel, and the cars got stuck together. Will be my guess as to how that happened on the big bridge. Oh, that's going to be a jumpy curb if we get it wrong. Thankfully, we did not at that point. Level 8 is going to go to the inside. So at the moment, we've got 2 Reinhardts. We've got at least... we've got 2 Reinhardts, 2 Cinquemilas there on the outside. They're going to get stuck there. And there's Longbow turning up with a Reinhardt. Gliska's got a Reinhardt. These do seem fairly evenly balanced between the 2 vehicles. We'll be on the outside. The problem is I got speed, but I got nowhere to go with the speed. We're going to get boxed in, and they will both get in trouble. I will avoid that one. Thank you very much. We were just... Thankfully, while we had speed and I couldn't do much with it, I'm kind of glad because it actually meant we were fine to stay out of trouble for that crash. Liam was braver than me through there, carried a bit more speed, and we'll hold on to the position. Not that I'm too fast. Oh, the littlest of tags on the back of us just tipped the car. If we were getting through the corner, it would be fine. The littlest of tags just stopped us kind of steering for a moment, and then we just ran out of grip. It was only a minor crash. We'll get back in the fight very quickly from that one. You know, we dropped to 6th. We lost some places, but we're still in the group. It's just one of those... It's one of those frustrating because it was such a small impact that it's just enough to upset the car. We don't need to go all the way across yet. Now we need to avoid the logs. Just a big gaggle of cars. Oh, that's a Lado going way in a direction that Lado didn't want to go in. It was a Longbow getting in trouble. It's now me and Ewan side by side up the hill. We've got Amy behind, but Amy's going to try and make it 3 wide. It's not the widest part of the circuit, but it does get the pass completed. I've got loads of speed and I was in the air and I couldn't slow down. I wanted to move across, but there was a car having a look. So I had to I couldn't quite go to the outside of Gliska. And then we just ended up with so much speed. And when I realised what was happening, we were in the air. Oh, well, I wanted to back out of that. We got squeezed, and then we got a tap again. We're fine. We're through all of it. We're out the other side. We're onto the mega bridge. Whoa, we're wandering about. Still wandering about a lot. Can we just go in a straight line? Oh, Chris has turned up and gave us a boop. And Mutes found a new way of tackling a bridge. I don't think it was the way it was intended. It was quite impressive, I'm not going to lie. That was a hell of a crash from Mute, actually. This bridge is dangerous. There's so much speed going on there with the slipstream and everything. And all it takes is these cars just to get a little tap, a little tangle, and they are in trouble. I mean, we've still got a chance to recover, right? Chris's car's got a funny nose going on right there. It does not look the happiest of all the cars that we have ever seen in a GTA 5 race. Now Chris will have a look to the inside. I think that's going to have too much overspeed. We'll just kind of give way in that one. Oh, level 8 has gone the wrong side of the barrier. We are going to really struggle to pull that one up. I scared the crap out of me. Ewan. Sorry, Ewan. I was turning up. I mean, I was going to make the corner. I was just turning up very quickly on that. We got away with it. But Ewan will have the brown pants this time around, and it's not for winning the famous Lado Silly track on that. It was for a completely different reason. I was worried we were going to end up straight in the door, but you did actually a really good job of seeing. I mean, me and Chris were both turning up there with a lot of speed, to be fair. I was just a little bit further ahead. Yeah, Ewan did really well, actually, to see that one coming and could avoid in time. We will give Danger Man just a car's width on the outside, not much more than that. Danger Man is a little boxed in, but has got a better run than me down here. Got nowhere to go, though, with this speed. That is the problem. Because, I mean, you've got to get ourselves set. You don't have a very big slipstream run to the line. Well, you have a quite a long run to the line at the end of this. But you've got the chicane before the finish line. That's the concerning part. Oh, make sure we don't miss that checkpoint. Bloody hell. We were, again, kind of a rather innocent bystander. Just got caught up in that crash as the cars tangled. And Gliska, we kind of got like a weird sort of sticky. We pulled Gliska along. It was a little bit of a weird crash. I got stuck to the door of Gliska's car almost. We are going to be running. Oh, it's going to get very busy. Oh, Ewan with a massive flip. We go underneath you, and that is a tremendous accident. That might be crash of the month. I don't know when this video is going out, but that was an absolutely massive accident. We are side by side with that. I mean, I actually did end up pushing Gliska a little bit more to the edge of that than I really. That's what I was talking about. That corner there is so. I think it must be off cam. It's just. There's not the grip you expect there. Uh-oh. No, don't want to hit that. That's a roly thing. Oh no. Oh, bump drafting dangerous. We got a big twitch. Blakey was trying to push us forward and it did not work. Stevie's gone to the lead of the race. There's a trader cars forming on the outside. That we've got the slingshot through the middle of all of this. Big accident is starting to happen behind, and it has happened behind. Liam has gone shot to the lead of the race. Impega is here. Danger Man is here. Lombo is on the outside. We are going to try and sneak our way safely around here and not end up on the grass if we can help it. Longbow's cut back underneath. We've got Team Orange forming up on the outside. I got nowhere to go with a good amount of momentum. Oh no, here it goes. Have we kicked in the slipstream at just the right time? Whoa! Photo finish and a half. I think it was either Amy or Bumpy just launched their car through the middle. I might have ended up actually giving a squeeze to Longbow. Oh, we take victory. Amy with one of the best photo finishes. I wish we could see the photo finish on that one. Oh, bloody hell. We will take victory. We did give perhaps a little squeeze to Longbow and Liam, but Amy turned up and was trying to overtake us literally by launching a car at the finish line. That is a glorious ending. Oh, it was a glorious bridge, a silly, fantastic race. We got an estate car to a victory as well. It's always a good day when an estate car gets a victory. But, oh, what mad, mad fun. For our second race, we have got some supercars. It's quite a flooded motorway that we start with. Jesus, that's a lot of water. Sure, we will just be starting this race on a lake, apparently. We have got, oh, there's been a non-starter, and apparently if there's a non-starter, you just drive underneath them. Sure, we've got the Ignis and the Torero XO, basically two Lamborghinis, the new Countach and the CN. I do quite like the new Countach, actually, I have to say. I mean, this is pretty much just what it's just all new Countach. We'll see how it goes. In terms of the race, I don't think we can have a more spectacular finish than we had in that previous one, if I'm honest. That's going to be a tough one to beat, but you never know. Apparently these cars, as we saw on the start line, these cars actually scoop each other up quite well, so that's possible. I'm not going to try and do it intentionally, but we might see some of that going on. The track is going to dry pretty quickly. Kind of glad we haven't got rain, although these are both all-wheel drive, so that shouldn't be a big problem. Amy and Gliska bump the wall. They'll get away with it. Longbow looks like they've found a jump somewhere along there. That's never going to be any space for me. We're going to have to just sit and wait. Oh, that's a wall I do not want to hit. We've got 4-lap race. We've got plenty of time. In these sort of like half chances, there's no reason. We'll get a better chance somewhere along the line, whether it be here, maybe not. Ooh. Yeah. Wherever the chance might, it's just, you know, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a game of just bide your time, because a lot of these, there's not a lot of easy slipstream straights, because a lot of the straights aren't, well, really all that straight, and they're quite narrow. So that's Danger Man went to the outside. We went the wrong way in that because we just couldn't complete the pass quick enough. Gliska's in the air. I have got nowhere to go here. So we are just going to be sat following the turquoise car. And if they get a sudden burst of speed, the outside here is always risky, as we saw. Understeer on that corner is so easy to do. We will go 2x2 heading towards the mega bridge. I will back out of that a little bit. Though it works for me on the exit. Ewan got a bit of a wobble going on there, and we have got past. Oh, in these cars, they get airtime coming over that crest. And Danger Man has got connected. And it's all gone wrong. Ladder with a huge slipstream pull. Longbow with a big slipstream pull. We went looking for some, but have not got anything going on down here. No, there is no slipstream to be had. Liam with lots of speed. It's 4 wide here as we head across the bumps. And level 8 backed out of it. We were late on the brakes. Ewan backed out of it. Well, we like four wide into that corner doesn't work. And it was probably, by the looks of it, quite sensible call from Ewan, who's actually got a really good run down there. We have got a good run going on now. Oh, Ewan is going in that wall, and that's an awful place to have an accident. We are around the outside. It will be the inside through here. Team Orange 1-2 now. Me and Blakey will lead the way. Lado is turned up here as well. There's a lot of cars in this group, so we've got to go a little bit wide at the hairpin. We know there are going to be cars on the inside. Yes, you lot fight over third. Team Orange shall run away to victory. That is absolutely how it's going to work. Oh, I thought I could get that pass done before we got to the corner. We did not. Liam and Lado are still side by side behind us, having a look. And I cannot go anywhere. Oh, no! I can't go anywhere, and we have been scooped, and I don't know where I'm going anymore. Hey, landed it. Go, 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 go. Don't bump draft with these cars. It's so dangerous. They just scoop. They're just ramp cars at this point. Like, Lado had nowhere to go in that. I had nowhere to go in that. Once we got under the back of Blakey's car, which I didn't want to do. I didn't mean to get that close. Once I'd lifted Blakey's car up, Blakey was a passenger. I was pretty much a passenger because I was trying to slow down to stop scooping Blakey, but then Lado has nowhere to go either, so Lado's just going to scoop me as well. So, yeah, it's never going to go well, that one. We'll have time to recover. It's a long lap, and being a bit more spread out, it's probably going to give us a good chance. Once everything gets stacked up like that, you go so slowly because there's so much sort of side-by-side racing at that stage, and you just can't fit the car side-by-side everywhere. Ewan gives us a bump draft. It's so risky going for the bump draft in these. It's just not worth it to do it. You're not going to get it. You're more likely to scoop a car up and lose a whole bunch of time than you are to gain anything, really. So, yeah, I'm not going to be intentionally. I didn't intentionally bump back a Blakey. It's just sometimes you slightly misjudge how much speed you're going to be taking through some of the corners. I'm hoping if we can get a draft from Ewan, if it's going to come back on again, the slipstream. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. We used up. There we go. Whoa! Liam has just stopped. That might be a disconnect. Or some lag. Liam might have just pinged back forward into the lead group. Not sure. Yeah, that's not what you want to see on the bridge. That's terrifying. Just a car suddenly stopped in the middle of everything. Yeah, Liam's back at the front. So Liam had some lag. He just pinged forward. Fun times. We are in this lead group. Not going to look for an overtake there. Glisker rolled across the pack. It was nearly a great overtake, but just couldn't land it. Oh, spin! And that is 3 cars down and out in front of us. You kind of saw that crash happening, and it was the little guessing game of, right, where do I need to put my car so we don't get affected by it? Lado did a pretty good job actually of avoiding that, because Lado was in a way worse place than me. Like, we weren't too bad off in that we could just cut to the inside and avoid it as the crash was going on. Lado was in a really awkward place with that crash. We've still got Ewan coming with us. We've worked together quite well with Ewan actually to catch back up to the pack. Ewan slipstreamed us all the way down the bridge, and we've slipstreamed Ewan all the way through the first part of this lap. So that is all good. No real overtaking opportunities through this section. It's too narrow, it's too twisty. You're better off just following the car ahead. You're better off not trying to do an overtake, basically. Whether you follow them directly, whether you take a slightly different line, whatever, just don't waste time trying to overtake through that really slow section. You'll just lose a lot of it. You're much better off waiting for this hill, pretty much. Ewan is there. He's going to have a look. Potentially. No, Ewan has just ducked back into line. We get a big burst of speed. Oh! Liam finds a very solid thing to crash into. I think Blakey went around the outside of it. Lost some time in some places for fellow Team Orange, but is still in the running. I don't know. It looked like Liam did a front flip over the barrier, but I don't know if he actually did. Oh! Ewan just gives him Pegger a bump. Oh, that Glisker turning up with a lot of speed. It looks like it. Yep. I've got nowhere to go. I don't really want to go around the outside of Amy. Oh, and Glisker's being lifted and semi-spun. Oh, there's a little bit of contact in the middle of the pack through there. All right, onto the bridge we go. We've got a lovely straight exit onto here. Going to carry loads of speed for us down this section. It's just, oh, where is Impega going to go? No, that's perfect for us. I will take that one. We just waited. We just bided our time. We let Impega get sorted. And of course, everyone now is going to get the slipstream going back towards them. We've got Lado turning up at warp speed on the far outside. Liam is through the inside, and we'll make the turn. We'll get the car stopped. We will get off that corner quite nicely, but we're going to have nowhere to go with the slipstream. Here it goes. Actually, no, we have a great run. Oh, although that's a huge bounce, and it's our turn. Oh, that's such a big bounce. We land on the wheels. We can carry on. But we've lost, I think, any chance of taking a good finishing position in that. So we had a great run. I would see. I was oh, Chris has turned up there. I was testing that a little bit as a line for the run to the finish. Mostly because I was expecting to lead across the finish line, right? We're figuring out, well, can we set the car up from there? But that outside line, I think that might be what happened to Ewan, and may well be what happened to Glisker as well. I think that kind of bounce that we launched Glisker into the over the railings, much as I did, and may well be what launched, oh god, Ewan into the railing on the first lap. It looks comical because it just looks like someone just hasn't turned, but you don't have any control. You're going so fast as you hit a bump, and it's going to happen on the final lap. Someone's going to get a run and is going to be looking down there, and I can guarantee you someone is going to try that on the final lap because they won't realise. Look, I've seen, whoa! I mean, we've landed it again on the wheels, but you know what? We weren't in a terrible position until that crash. That crash has now really put us up against it. It might not be completely impossible for us. It might not be, but it's going to be tough. We're going to rely on there being other accidents, I think. I mean, we can try and work together with level 8 here, with some slipstream. It's not impossible for us to make this happen. Lado is caught and is having a little bit of a look around, but there's a big pack of cars up there, and if they slow each other down too much like they have been doing, oh, Chris came across, Lado shot through the middle there. I cannot stop that car in time for that. Sorry, Lado. That was the panic of trying to avoid. Oh, Blakey's come off that terribly unlucky. Don't even know what Blakey's hit. Hit something hard. Oh no, save it. Sorry, level 8. This is going mad. Where's the slipstream? Can we get any slipstream off mute here? I mean, here comes Gliska at all sorts of million miles an hour, but that actually gave a bump to level 8 and lost a lot of the momentum. We've got big momentum going on now. We want to get closer to this group. Danger Man, so Danger Man doesn't want to lead through here because Danger Man is expecting a slipstream run to be coming later on, and that is true. Oh, there was a gap there, but it wasn't a very big gap. Oh, we're not going to be able to get a slipstream run. We're going to be stuck. Gliska's going to try their luck across the bumps. Might have won it, actually. I think Gliska pinged off the wall, and I think it pinged them across for victory on that one. We got shuffled out. We just got shuffled out of the hairpin. Which, you know, it happens sometimes. Impega, desperately unlucky, ends up on top of the bridge. Gliska takes victory, followed by Liam and Danger Man. Mute is 4th ahead of Ewan, level 8. We would end up 7th, just stuck ahead of Lado Amy. Blakey rounds out the top 10. Not a great race for Team Orange in that one. Not as spectacular a finish either. Stevie would get fastest lap of the race in 12th. Well, we took a victory on the first round. I had an absolutely monumental accident on the second. We dodged some big crashes. That's a great circuit. It's a really, really good fun circuit. Really well built track. A mighty feat of construction on that bridge. Some good fun indeed. A very big thank you to Pone for building that amazing circuit. And of course, a very big thank you to all of you for watching this video. That was going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.